Hello. So I have like a little quick speed build for today. Basically, a little while ago I built my house in The Sims. I've not actually quite finished it yet because I still need to finish like adding decorations and little accessory kind of things. But I decided down the bottom of it to build a little garden office studio type thing, because hopefully next year when I'm finished with uni, that's what will be down the bottom of our garden. And I was bored, so I decided to make like a hypothetical what I want to do with that space and what I hope it kind of looks like. I mean, it could look completely nothing like this, but I mean, the inside is the kind of stuff I want to do. I don't know if it's the right size. It's roughly about the right size based on what I have in The Sims and my brain trying to work things out. Yeah, I want loads of big windows, so that's what I put in. And hopefully white walls and wood floor. Yeah, so it's basically just a little artist studio kind of thing, because I mean, I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm a painting student, and so studios, that's what I work in at university. And then I graduate next year and I'm hoping to do a master's after, and I'm currently at Edinburgh University, which I love, but to do a master's you don't get as much funding. So I think probably what's going to happen is I'm going to try and live at home, and there's an online illustration course that I want to do, or I might try and get into a course in London either for painting or illustration. So yeah, I think that is my plan. And so I was like, if I get my little studio, this is what it'd be like, hopefully, because I need a big desk, because I love a big desk. Apparently mine's not big enough according to my boyfriend, and I have one easel and I'd probably get a second, because I usually work on like 2 at a time, because I tend to work on 2 paintings at a time. And the most important part of this whole thing is the mini fridge and the kettle, because I am a tea addict and I do not stop drinking tea ever, so I had to make sure to put that in. I just kind of put a little studio light kind of thing, because I was like, yeah, you need good lighting. Yeah, so I did actually build this at the bottom of like my garden build, but well, not my garden build, my house build at the bottom of the garden, but I mean, it could go anywhere. I need to put it on the gallery, but it's in like 2 separate parts. So yeah, and also I have got my septum pierced. It was my birthday yesterday. We went to London and one of my friends had her septum pierced like the day before, and I was like, I really like that, and I'd been thinking about getting mine done, and so I got it done, and I don't know how I love it, honestly. I'm looking at, if you're wondering why I'm looking up there, it's because that's where like my monitor is. But I mean, I think I like it more when I can change the jewellery, because what I ideally want to put in is like a little tiny tight ring that's like not a horseshoe. This is like called a horseshoe because of the shape, but yeah, I want to put in like a little tight ring, maybe with some gemstones, but just something little and dainty. This is a little clunky, but they have to pierce them bigger to allow for swelling. But yeah, I don't know, I just kind of wanted another piercing, and I figured if I don't like it and I take it out, you're not going to see the scar. And also, if I don't want to take it out, I can flip it up and then it looks like I don't have it, which I've tried and it works. But I probably shouldn't have tried that because it made my nose sore. So yeah, I mean, it'll probably grow on me, honestly. I don't know, we'll find out. I figured it wasn't too big of a risk, whereas the other piercings I've got, I've been like, yeah, I definitely want those, but that one I was just kind of like, yeah, I think I want it. I mean, the problem was I couldn't tell if it'd suit me, and I've put like a little ring there before, and I think that did suit me. I'm not sure if this horseshoe suits me, but probably when I change the jewellery I'll like it more. But I'm going to have to wait about 2 months, at least 6 weeks till I can do that, unless I'm naughty and do it earlier. But I usually don't risk stuff like that with piercings, but then I usually get ear piercings and they take like 6 months to heal, and I'm scared of them, so they usually stay put. Because yeah, terrifying, as I was saying. I did use some debug items. There's some like paint brushes and stuff. I just put a little bit of clutter, like a hammer and a tape measure, because they're the stuff I usually end up using in my studio. So yeah, I just added those. But as I said, this is quite a short one, so it's about to wrap up. But I hope you enjoyed the little things I put on in here, and it's cute. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.